The countdown to the Special Olympics USA Games is on. Torch runners brought the flame through Duluth today. And after stops across the country, the torch is now in its final leg, making stops across Minnesota before the games begin this weekend, right here in the North Star State. This year's games will unite thousands of athletes, coaches, volunteers, and fans from all 50 states. And they'll be treated to Olympic-level excitement for the opening ceremony on Saturday. Morgan Wolf's at Huntington Bank Stadium, where preparations are underway.
Huntington Bank Stadium has seen many Gopher football wins, hosted world-famous artists like Beyonce, and come this weekend, they can add the opening ceremonies to the Special Olympics USA Games to that list.
Technical team, the stage management team, the design team, the video producing team, of course broadcast.
Hundreds of hands getting ready for visitors from all 50 states.
Once you dip into ceremonies, you never look back. They're amazing. They rope you in.
Michael Shan and Sarah Shives are organizing the opening ceremonies that will welcome 25,000 people to the games.
Almost 30 years. Long time.
The duo have a combined 50 years of experience in production, including planning the Sochi Olympic ceremonies and Pan Ams.
To me, the big difference here is that this ceremony and the closing ceremony as well is for the athletes.
2 years of planning leading up to this week. They're putting in work around the clock and have multiple backup plans if weather doesn't cooperate.
First time I've ever been able to work from home on an event like this. So that's terrific. That's amazing.
Demi Lovato and John Baptiste are the headlines, but there are many more performances marking a memorable moment for these Minnesotans.
I think once we get through the athlete parade, I might cry the whole rest of the time because it's just so meaningful, and to see the smiles and the joy on the faces of these athletes who've worked really hard to get here to become Olympians, then it makes it all worth it.
Morgan Wolf, KARE 11 News.
Among the athletes competing this year is a Waconia bowler making his competition debut. Gordon Severson introduces us.
We are just days away from the USA Games with the Special Olympics, and I'm here in Shakopee with one of the bowlers, Joe Konecko. You're one of 8 bowlers that'll be competing with singles, right?
Yep.
And I'm sure you're excited, ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready to go. I've been bowling for 13 years, 8 years with Special Olympics, and this is my first USA Games, and I'm very excited for the opportunity.
I'm a pretty average bowler. I think I'm like 120 to 150 on a good day. What would you say is your average, and what would you say is the best game you've ever had?
My average is 150 to 160, and my best game I've ever had was 2 months ago at a team practice, and I bowled a 232.
So he's one to watch, this weekend. So we're going to have more information on KARE11.com if you want to check out these games. They're here in Minnesota, and it's every 4 years, and it's going to be a lot of fun competition.
Gordon.